Hello, wait, somebody messed up the camera. Was it me? Yes. Aha!
Whoopsie. Ruined it.
Well, not for the first, and most likely not for the last time.
I see an Elijah Mead.
I ruin everything, it's true. What can I say except that welcome to a very special, but not for fun reasons, Bearded Ramblings. Hi everyone.
Bearded Ramblings.
Yeah. Might not even be all that much. Not even that much rambling going on because I'm pretty tired. I'll be going to bed as soon as this is finished.
First time chat, Tanzig the Elegant. Hello.
Greetings.
So I'm
We
guessing your didn't go too well then.
Mine or Tanzig's?
Yours.
Oh.
I don't know anything about Tanzig, so.
Well, no. We have to talk about why we're on Twitch, and that's because I got a strike. I haven't really talked about it much. A few days ago, actually this time last week, I was just in the watch party we have here for anyone who's subscribed. And sure enough, I wanted to look at something on YouTube, and I noticed I got that little notification saying that I got a strike. And I'm like, wait, what the hell? And it was for a video that was like 2 or 3 years old. It had Missy Ann on. It was us getting drunk together. And it was for harassment and cyberbullying. But it wouldn't tell me where in a 2-hour long video. and it didn't. It obviously doesn't tell you who did it. I appealed for it. It got rejected. The video's been taken down, and then another video got taken down, and then a couple more videos got taken down. One for two different reasons, which again, like they're not pointing out to particular points in it. So, the
I mean,
I
how hard would it be for them to give you a timestamp or something, right?
That's all I was asking. Because I could be 100%, 100% in the wrong. But I don't know. I can't know. So I couldn't upload it into YouTube. And this is my only other recourse, except for starting up my own YouTube, my new YouTube channel, which I'm not going to do. But on the plus side, I'll be back to it on Wednesday. So this is when this episode's finished. I'll download this video, the stream, and then we will. I'll upload it onto YouTube as the almost lost episode of Bearded Ramblings.
Almost.
The hidden, forbidden episode.
The Forbidden Hole 149. So of course Egghead's involved. He knows all about that Forbidden Hole. We don't talk about Krendar. Well, we don't talk about Krendar's holes, but we also don't talk about Egghead's holes.
Exactly.
Talk about mine all day long.
No any holes that could have been.
I am.
I'm not just shut up right now because I don't want to get in trouble.
I am both incredibly confused and also want zero answers. So let's move on.
Well, it all starts when a lonely man looks at a bagel for too long.
Oh, let's go bagel boss. Okay.
Oh, little angry munchkin. He only found himself right at the end. Yeah, but yeah. That's actually technically true. Yeah. So let's anyone who doesn't know, of course, Krendar down here, and below him is our guest for the night, Egghead, also known as the Lord of the Yoda.
I believe you mispronounced his name. It's Egghead.
Yeah. Yes, of course, Egghead.
Don't want to get hit over here now.
Or as he's known in the hood, Big Papa E. Someone please draw Egghead as a pimp. Please. His glasses need to be eggs.
Making the style of Valentino from Aspen Hotel.
Oh.
There you go.
All right, so standard shill. Well, actually, nothing about this episode's standard. Simple shill. You will find links. You'll find a link to my Discord, my Streamlabs, and my Twitter. Unfortunately, we do not have the links for our guests, but if they post it by the end of the night in our Discord chat, I'll just copy and paste it down there for everybody. So at the end of the night, if you guys just throw out your links. But yeah, anyone who hasn't watched this before, Bearded Ramblings is very simple. Whatever the fuck we want. Whatever the fuck we don't have a script. Look at me. I'm in a fucking bathrobe. Like I don't fucking care.
I can't memorize this shit.
I ain't gonna fight for no union. Can barely hear the others. Sound like they're underwater. Aha! Thank you for the feedback.
Can you hear me now?
That's loud. At least according to the desktop audio. I can lower myself down and exchange. Oh yeah, I should be.
Maybe boost. I don't know if you could boost desktop audio through
Yeah.
OBS or something.
That's what I just did.
Cool.
How are we sounding now?
Testing.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Well, no, you guys will be fine to my end, but yeah, let's see what chat has to say.
Yeah, mic
Testes.
check,
Testes. 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2. Hello.
3 is for the manatee.
Always for the threes.
Well, while we wait to see, let's watch some random Nan and Indeed guns. How about that?
Ooh, fancy.
Good, and they sound good on their end. It's just balance. That's it. It was just all about the balance. I had to Thanos this shit. Boop. Look at those little kicks. Look at those little kicks.
Sounds.
I'll harm you.
What in the world?
Oh,
What?
damn. Yeah, that escalated. I did not expect. I guess he did harm him. Damn.
I think that's why he says above critical damage is like he kept rolling like 1s and 2s and 3s to hit. Then finally he got a nat 20 at the end.
Literally.
I'm gonna go with a different thing. This was he threw the fight. You know, how much did they pay you, man?
Oh
How
yeah,
much,
maybe.
How much was your pride worth?
Guy's like, I'm bored of this fight. I want out.
Yeah, maybe he was like so embarrassed. This is how this guy was fighting. He's like, oh man, you could just have this. You need this.
Exactly.
You need this way more than me.
Especially since like the majority of the time he's throwing like leg kicks.
And
But
this
it was
guy's legs
finally
are
dropped him.
so skinny. Like they aren't they quack? How weak must he be to not make those things crack like twigs? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Also, why are they both barefoot in the street?
Well, he lost. No, he lost one of his slippers early on. Also,
Oh,
look.
there it is.
No, everyone is. Why is everyone's flip flops on the?
This is weird. Is this some sort of fight club?
Is this
So
what they?
why did everybody show up wearing flip flops?
The same flip flops too.
This is getting creepier as we go.
Is this like some sort of like
Do, 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 do.
Well, from creepy to creepy.
I don't
Uh-oh.
even know what this is. I don't like it.
Extender. Oh, I don't like this already.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the exact place you think it is, and that's between your legs.
Nope. No, thank you.
So,
The look of his face is not to my taste at all.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some context before I hit play. This guy here, I found out through Critical. He was on a bender of people who were just like big into incel communities and shit, MGTOW. And you know what looks maxing is, right?
Nope.
Never
Egg.
heard of it.
Okay, so
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
so when it's those people who were like, if you heard that trend of kids who were hitting their heads with hammers to reshape their jaws.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is a subculture of that who is obsessed with making their dicks as big as possible.
Oh my god. What the heck?
And where there is
Using hammers for
obsession,
that as well.
I imagine they did until a guy like this showed up, and he's like, guess what? I can steal all these stupid, sad kids' money.
This doesn't even look right.
This is the all-new Best Extender. We have made some
Best
amazing
one.
improvements.
I really don't like
to
that
the
hook.
Already great Best Extender, and that's what I'm gonna show
Nope.
you in today's video. By the
Nope.
way, all the improvements.
This doesn't look right.
All I could say is that YouTube will not let him show it practically. So
Good.
we'll be
Good.
glad for that.
we make are based on your feedback. So if you would like to suggest
Asim.
something, make sure to first join our Discord group, and secondly,
Nope.
join my course. They're not
Course,
Nope.
a fucking
Nope.
course in stretching your dick out.
I mean, just by looking at that and like looking at the fact that there's blurred images, I don't want to join. No, thank you.
No. Nope.
Routine and habits important. Routine
No.
updated. Penis master cup. He blurred out half the
Oh my
words.
god, no.
Vacuum
It is
cup.
payday.
Oh shit, we got a
Vacuum?
we got a 100 bitty bits from Troy. Thank you so
Ooh.
much. Unfortunately, though, I'd like to point out
a
that because
dollar.
of that, Krendar cannot get a penny of that because we need to go through Streamlabs for him to get paid. So any
Aw.
money,
But still, W for the biddies.
thank you so much. That's going towards Oh, and yeah, don't forget, guys, that if you want to, I mentioned this before on YouTube, if you want to join our watch party, you just subscribe here, where I do my gaming. And apparently in emergencies when we do our normal, regular scheduled programming.
Only free, but they are going to significantly help
Thank you
you
so
in your
much.
penis enlargement journey. I have professional coaches that have been doing that for over
Coaches.
20 years to help you.
Wow, he looks like a man with a
Coaches,
a
Oh my God,
colossal dick, doesn't he? He looks like
Coaches,
Can we get
it's
Vadim.
just him.
He looks like Vadim.
can we get Corpse Minch to do a parody of this?
Oh my
If
god.
he's still alive, sure. But I mean, I think he looks like
Was he ever
Vadim.
alive? Was he ever alive?
I don't think he was. Was he a
He
corpse?
is
Or-
named Corpse.
you debug any issues that you might face.
I love how he
So
says
make
that he
sure you
has
go to-
coaches. It's just him. It's just him as the coach.
No, I was thinking he looks like Vadim. No, he looks worse. He looks like when Maddox got himself the Maddox Lost meme.
Make sure you go to beseems.com
He
and
looks
join
defeated.
the free course right now.
Almost
Now,
like he's
here
an
are the
expert in
improvements that
tugging
we
his
made.
dick.
I'm gonna work my way up from the base and tell you about every component
Buddy, you don't need to buy this. Nature gave you all the tools you need.
that we
Exactly.
improved. Starting
need
with this
this.
silicon pad. First of all, we made it flat so that the surface area is larger and it's more comfortable. We made it
There's no comfort
thicker,
involved in
and
this.
we also
There is
made
no
it
way.
a bit softer. Also, as you can see,
This
we
is
removed
sounding
the
with
branding
extra
here so that
steps.
the plastic is softer on your skin. Next up is the tension scales.
Tension.
So what we did on the tension scales is that we added another color. So we are doing it in white and in red. You have
Oh, yeah, it's a
kilograms
nice
in red and you have the
nice little
pounds
cold
in white.
color difference.
We also printed the
Oh my
scales
God.
all around the bar on both sides with pounds and kilograms.
Oh.
So no matter which unit you're using, you can see how much you're stretching at all times.
Oh, you'll
So
see,
as you
and
can
you'll
see,
know.
branding-
You should know exactly how much you're stretching. There should be no doubt in your mind what the fuck is branding
This-
logo. He's advertising the
This-
logo.
This
Why
hook
is
is
it
making me more and more nervous.
I know. There's so
What-
many
what-
possibilities it could go
what does the
into.
What does the hook do, good sir? What does it do?
Oh,
Get to the hook. Get to the
it's
hook.
going to go into something, all right.
moved right here to the middle, but that's not the only thing that we changed.
think I should
We
send
have
this to
also
Girly.
added
I think I've got that sort of
straws that
relationship with
are
her, or she
inside
just
the
immediately block
plastic.
me.
You cannot see it, but what the straws do
If you
is that
don't,
they
I
make
will.
the movement of this part much more smoother, and it's much
Oh
lighter.
god, it's just
Also,
a pump.
as you can see, we
No.
moved the holes that were here to the top. And
Was
that
it just me,
serves
or does it
two
seem to have
purposes.
really shit
Purpose
quality
one
springs
is
on
you
it?
can use the holes on both sides, so it doesn't matter in which position you
Back
want to
in
stretch.
my day,
Perhaps
they
you
used to
want
know how to build the penis extenders.
side
Jesus.
up,
Also,
side down. It can work on both sides.
You can definitely use
And
the
on
holes
top
on
of
both
this,
sides. That's what she said.
improved bracket gives a
There's
lot
no
more
she involved here. I think
rigidity.
that's
So
half
as
the
you can
problem.
see,
Nah.
I'm really trying to
Yeah.
move the device and it does not move at all. Another part that we improved is the hook. So we made the
Oh.
hook
Here we go.
more shallow so that it's going to be easier for you to attach the cups and remove them. And we did all of those
The what?
improvements without
cups.
increasing the price.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah,
There are cups
there's
in this?
cups. Yes, I think they're plastic cups that kind of go on the head, and then it kind of pulls it up for you. So that's less gruesome than I had in my mind. It was just going to go through the skin direct.
So
No.
you can still get Best Extender at $180.
$180 plus tax.
No,
I mean, I
thank you.
wouldn't pay 80, never mind 180.
Look at this extended ADS. No idea. Water air put bundle. There's another bundle over there. What the fuck? That's the
I'm
cheapest
so
one
glad.
too.
I'm so glad there's no, examples of this thing in action. Thank God for that.
I checked. Yeah, this guy like this guy is just like that looks so staged. It's creepy.
How much did he pay her to do that?
Right?
Exactly.
Rock hard erection. What is this reaction to a huge penis? It's just,
And
what are
next
these?
to the title, right?
What was that?
And that face is what's next to that title.
He pussy. Look at his mouth. He's like, "Arr." How poor.
no.
Oh, yeah, there's actually a subculture of subculture where they try to increase their load amounts.
No, thank you.
I mean, that makes sense for the porn stars, but not for these guys.
Right?
Exactly.
I
For
did
these
penis
losers.
PRP injections. Here's the results. No, there isn't.
No.
No.
No thanks.
Yeah. All day stretches.
When
This is
will the pump give a result? It's not working. When's it going to work?
worst
Oh
mistakes
my
men
God.
during sex. Experience with threesome. This is just clickbait for like the wait. Is that Blair White? Oh, I would be like, oh.
Nope.
No, that can't be Blair White. She's attractive.
Make her
Quack,
crave
quack.
you. Feel bigger in those positions. Size doesn't matter. Perfect
Wait, how many?
threesome.
That's the second video about size mattering.
Oh yeah. These people are so self-conscious about their size. And like normal incels, I guarantee you, if they all did like themselves scaled up, I bet you they'd be the average. But that's not good enough for them because they've got such weird, like low self-esteem. And people like this come out of the woodworks to steal money off them. The literal
Wait,
woodworks.
here's a tip for you, pun intended. Um, if women aren't actually getting to the point where they see your penis in the first place, it doesn't matter how big it is.
Yep. Um.
You have to actually get them to see it in the first place, and I'm not suggesting that you
Exactly.
flash people. You
Uh,
have to get somebody to actually want to see it first. That's step one. Step two probably doesn't matter so much because step one is the
Right.
important part. If you've
yeah.
achieved step one, average size is okay. She's not going to suddenly reject you. If you get her to want to see it, and then she sees an average size one, she's not going to suddenly leave and lose interest in you.
He looks so haggard in a
Oh
lot
my
of these
God.
pictures.
Mm-hmm. How to boost DIT.
Biohack your penis with an AI face guy. He does not look real.
Hold on. Oh, to the right. Can guys be monogamous?
Not even a question mark afterwards.
There is in the title, but not on the thumbnail. Yeah. It's like, what is this?
That
Is
guy
this
looks
the
like
video?
Arch Warhammer.
Is this? Is it? Do you think that video is his excuse for like? But honey, I genetically can't be loyal to you. I'm allowed
Yeah,
to sleep with other women. It's in my
I
DNA.
I guarantee you there will be an angle to that. You know, return to
Mm-hmm.
tradition. Men must have spread their seed far and wide. That sort of shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Guys, just you know, shower and be a fun person to be around. Be interesting. Treat them like human beings. And you know what? You might still not fuck them, but you'll probably make a friend in the process.
Yeah.
Also, here's another piece of advice for you all. Stop using the word seed.
Yeah. Or
Just stop calling it that. In fact, stop talking about it in general.
seed fertility.
No one
Um.
wants that at all.
Yeah.
Well, what was that one supposedly scientific term that that one
Telomeres.
guy used to use all the time? Telomeres. Yeah.
Lucas Werner. Telomeres.
I had
Yeah.
never heard the word telomeres before he started saying it.
He went up against I think Dragnut, who was like actual like schooled in this, and he's like that has nothing to do with anything the way you're talking about, and he's like no
Mhm.
no because you see the telomeres means that like older men produce better quality offspring with mixed race babies, so younger women are the most fertile. Henceforth, that the older man must have sex with a woman from a different race who's much younger than him.
In the world.
Yeah, that was his
Get
theory.
your fetishes out of here, Warner.
It
Yeah,
always boils
yeah,
down to
sick
it.
freak.
It
You know what?
always fucking boils
Just
down.
say that. Just say that you want, you know, a girl who's a different color than you.
And
Well,
about
you don't need to.
16 years
You
old.
don't need to. I mean, okay, that part probably don't do, but the other
Yeah.
part is fine. Just stop trying to make up pseudoscience excuses for it. Just say that that's what you like.
From
Like,
a,
I would love to date an Indian girl. They're hot.
yeah,
I'm not gonna give science explanations for it. That accent is hot, and they have amazing food, and I want that.
Um, I um, I honestly like. I think I mentioned this last time we were on, but yeah, the whole interracial thing on porn, the no word here on Twitch. I think it's very mean. But if you want to just have an interracial relationship and don't like fetishize the person because that's all you think about, like, oh, this is a black woman, I'm dating a black woman, not just I'm dating this great woman who has a lot of things and she's also black. Well,
Yeah.
keep it in they are people at the end of the day, not like
It's a
fetishes.
weird
Exactly.
it's a weird throwback thing because it used to be taboo to date somebody who wasn't the same race you are, and for
Used to
some people
be
it still is.
illegal in some countries, still to this
Right.
Right.
day.
So I think that's why it's a fetish for some people because it used to be a big no-no, and nowadays it's just like, well, we figured out that we don't need to be that stupid anymore.
Well, that and
Or even
also
though
it's about like destroying another race because it's part of the race war.
Yeah. That's
Um,
that might be part of why it's still fetishized by some people because those people are those people.
hell, like the most people who watch the interracial stuff where it's a black guy and a white woman are white guys who are usually extremely right wing.
Hmm.
Um, because at the end of the day, right wingers are all hypocrites. But we'll go on from the
Yes,
word.
Sargon.
Yes, enter here. Whoever you want, almost certainly will have some sort of like
Hmm.
weird folder on their on their computer. And no, that's not a
Yeah, Vosh.
yeah. Actually, I think Vosh is
He's
terrified of
right winger, but
his. Yeah. Well, no. It was weird. It was just not what people were throwing at him. It was weird though. Like I won't say like some of the stuff he's not into is a bit like, oh okay, I'm not really into that. But it's that one of those fetishes that it's harmless. I don't want a horse cock. It would be a nightmare to clean.
I
You
mean, he
know.
can he can fantasize about whatever he wants as long as he's not acting on any of it, because that a lot of harm could be done if either one of those
exactly.
fetishes get
He's
indulged.
not into kids.
I
Like
mean, he's got
no,
porn of it,
no, he doesn't.
but there's a difference between having porn of something versus intending to actually do a thing.
Right.
It's a
It,
weird it's a weird thing to like porn of. He's definitely got a kid thing, but as long as he's keeping it to porn, he's not doing any harm to anybody, then whatever, I guess.
mm, Move on from this, or else we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
And anyway, if you want to look at someone who is almost as pathetic as Dick Stretcher, welcome to the how to walk past
One.
somebody. Yeah.
Step 1, walk. Step 2, don't collide. Step
Exactly.
3, profit.
Bloop.
Hello. Um,
Hi.
so I have had a lot of experience
Walking
because
past
I work an
people.
office job, walking through hallways and walking past people
He's very nervous.
who I don't necessarily know.
Why
And
does he have to be nervous?
I guess just on the streets too,
You probably got a social
outside.
anxiety thing.
Everyone walks past people,
Probably.
but
That's why you have to make a
you
video
might
like
not
this in
know
the
that
first
there
place.
is a right way to do
Have
it
to.
and a way that will cause the least amount of awkwardness. So I'm
Well, you're
gonna
off to
show
a great start, kid.
a couple techniques that you can use. And
Hey, he's out here
basically
talking to us about it, so
the
that's
best
a
way
step.
that you can
It is
walk
actually, in all fairness.
by somebody.
And he's
So
helping
let's
out
begin.
other awkward weirdos.
So to give you the
You know
most
what?
realistic representation of someone
Sure,
you
good
might
for
be
him.
walking by, I created
The most realistic.
the
What?
one-by-one model of the most
So,
challenging
what
walk
the
on the planet.
What the fuck? Okay.
He put a dress on her.
What the fuck?
Okay, this was on
He's a-
Troll or
he's a
Not a
sweet
Troll on
boy.
Drunken Peasants. So the real question is,
Was this really on Troll or Not a Troll?
it was. I found it on the Discord. I don't think they used it yet,
Oh my
so
god.
I kind of
Oh
beat
my
him to
god.
it. Ben
Oh,
loves when I do this.
Are we, are we scooping him again?
Always. Ben just glares at me, and I just go ahead and do. I'm like a cat who's not going to glass off a table, you know. Like, don't do it.
You're the
Don't steal my. Don't steal my
you're the
guests.
best
Don't
cat.
steal
No,
my.
he You're not just the cat knocking the bottle off the table. You're doing it while looking into Ben's eyes.
He's like,
That-
you're just like, what are you gonna do, huh? I'm about to do this. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
That's how we got Dusty this next few weeks. We got Dusty, the beautiful bird, coming in. He was right next to him in the Discord call, and I asked him, and he's like, "Dude, I'm right here." Damn it, low energy. Stop. I think he called it stop stealing, and I'm like, no. I just went in.
Swipe or no swipe.
We always give him credit, for Christ's sake. It's just, maybe some of his guests like to fool around with other podcasts. Isn't that right, Egghead? Sweet boy.
Exactly.
When
We're
the
a poly podcast around here.
yeah,
Exactly.
Podcast.
The only
polycule.
podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the
Beautiful
Bearded
round here.
Ramblings / Drunken Peasants Polycule.
/ shit show / geek room.
Maybe if the shit show starts existing again someday.
Oh yeah, what do
Pretty much, yeah.
what do they call it? Pop up now or something?
It's a pop-up once in a while, but it's like once every few months.
Mm.
But they're reworking
5'6"
some stuff, so.
Yeah.
Inches woman. This was created with an old broom I found in my closet and a bikini calendar my car mechanic
I like
gave
how
me
he gave
for
us her
free.
height.
As you can see, I decided to give this woman some clothes because she was looking a little bit cold. The first
little bit
technique,
cold,
which I
a little
use
bit
with around
cold.
60% of
Jesus
my encounters,
Christ.
is known simply as the smile and
What a sweet
micronod.
boy.
It is important to note that the
What?
micronod
What? Oh my God! He didn't rewind himself. He okay. This is definitely a troll. But
Troll.
like he didn't rewind
know.
himself. He just walked back.
should only be used if you can establish
the
direct eye
rewind.
contact.
What was
I
that?
think explaining the woman's exact height in the picture was maybe the troll clue.
But you always have to wonder, right? Because every time you're like, "Oh, this
Mhm.
person's a troll," and then it turns out, like, we all thought Naked and Laughing was a troll.
Yeah, or maybe this guy's just really autistic.
Oh yeah.
With
Maybe.
your opponent, and if they do not make eye contact
It could
with
be
you,
both.
do not micronod.
Opponent?
Because
Your opponent? Excuse me?
contact with your opponent, and if they do not make eye contact with you, do
Opponent.
not micronod because you will look like you're
Yes.
just nodding at nothing.
In the red,
Micronized?
and in the other corner, wearing the blue trunks.
Wearing the
micronized
piece of
when you-
paper dress.
You know. The micronod is probably when you do that little polite thing where you just give a small nod to acknowledge somebody.
And you will look like you belong in an insane asylum.
You do belong in
Notice
this
how when I
asylum.
first see the person I'm
Opponent, first person view.
going to be walking
Mm.
by, I'm too far away from them to keep eye contact until I pass them without it being awkward. So I immediately shift my eyes either to the wall, floor, or straight
Oh my
ahead.
God, he did it. He
Once
even
you're
did it
about
like in
6 to
reverse.
7 feet away from your opponent.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
A distance made best known by the personal space bubble featured in Icebreaker's Mint's series of Icebreaker space commercials. You can engage eye contact and then perform the smile and
Icebreaker
micronod.
space commercials? What the fuck's that? Does anyone know?
Hey,
Hmm.
I've never heard of this guy before.
Um,
I don't know if the thing he's talking about is a separate thing or something, or if he's referencing something else that he does in his videos. So I don't know.
Only imagine how many views this video got.
what
What the fuck?
5,000.
What the fuck?
Holy
From 3
shit.
years ago. What the-
1,148 comments.
Well, to be fair, it was COVID. Everyone was staying at home.
True.
Technique.
Jesus Christ.
You can only use the penis extender so many times, right?
This
Mhm.
technique is known as the exhale or whimper high. It is identical to the smile and micronod, but with an added element. a
Exceller
spoken
whimper
word.
high.
It is important when you say hi to say it in either that
I'm getting some bit of Chris Chan vibes, especially with the shirt.
Mhm.
act of exhaling or in the lowest audible way that you can.
Fin
This way
Chan.
you won't come off as too aggressive or as having too good
Walk
of a day,
Chan.
making the person
Walk
walking
at
by
you.
you question how good of a day they are having, and subsequently how good of a life they have compared to others. The final
Liquid,
No.
liquid stroll.
What is
Hell
that
yeah.
hand? What is that hand wave?
He looks like he's doing the most quiet under the table Heil Hitler.
technique
I
I will
I
show
think he
you is a
looks like
special
he's about to
technique
punch
known as the
somebody.
waist
Not
wave.
punch, but like
This one is most often used when the person you are walking by is
sort of
talking to other
smack with the
people and
palm.
you make eye
Yeah.
that's an awkward ass wave.
Hmm.
Jesus
Eye
Christ.
contact with them while approaching them.
Hello, do you like your
Don't
new
intend to
dress?
join the conversation. It can also be used if you want to say hi to someone, but you are already walking with someone else, and they are talking, and you don't want to interrupt them, but you also want to say hi to the person you are walking
I
by.
don't think this is a troll. He's the way he's talking and everything.
Maybe he is all serious.
Oh shit.
Thank you for watching, and I hope that you can use some of these techniques to traverse the never-ending minefield
I don't
of
like the
social
fact that those
interaction in
two
daily
wall
life.
hangings are not level with each other.
I think they're going for a nice staggered effect. Why is he staring
don't
at me
like
like
it.
that? You're not
Also,
able.
why are sugar
I
tits
have
in that
no idea.
video?
Where?
On the left.
Police in Peru are crazy. Yeah, we'll watch it right now. We'll
Oh, Lord.
boop.
Hello everyone, this is
How
your
you
daily
doing,
dose of
Raisin?
internet.
Hi, Raisin. Good to see you. It has been, it is getting wild and crazy up in here, and I don't just mean because we are bound to the hellscape known as Twitch.
Mhm.
That doesn't help.
I mean,
Yeah.
both platforms are hellscapes. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the different flavors of it, like piss or shit. Take your pick, you know. But yeah, daily dose.
The police in Peru dressed up on Valentine's Day to get a suspect to come out of their house.
What's going on?
She thought
That's
she
one way
had
to do
a
it.
secret admirer, but got arrested instead.
Gotcha.
I thought
Arrested
we were
in
going
China.
on a date. Oh, no. Well, now you're fucked either way. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Wop wop. Kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty skate.
This
Whoa.
guy put an elect-
Kitty, not just Kitty skateboard, but Kitty flex.
Mm-hmm.
This guy put an electric
Kitty got
muscle
skills.
stimulator on his face.
No. No.
Why? Hey, Egghead, what does this remind you of?
No. I'm glad I didn't do that.
You've put it on your fucking junk before, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't talk about that.
You usually are the one who suggests it as well.
We don't talk about that.
Why don't you have a seat and we can talk about your mother, yeah?
No, yeah. No.
While we're talking about that, here, zap yourself.
No.
Let's get some donos in, folks. Egghead will slap himself. Ben,
No, I will
Ben
not.
right now is just having a seizure and he doesn't know why.
Jesus Christ.
Suppose if you have a seizure, you have no idea what's going on. So,
True.
Everybody, welcome to the Ben baiting episode.
welcome to the Ben Zone. Ben.
Jesus Christ.
Ben.
Ben. Yeah.
Okay, he just thinks he's having a stroke. Wowzers. Go on. Oh. Oh.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Come on.
It does not count. Yeah, didn't reach the line.
Fifth, fourth, third, second, first, and then reverse all the way over and up. There's your clutch, brake, gas. Now
Okay.
you ready? You got this.
Yes, it's a car.
Oh.
I agree. I agree with the dog. I agree with the dog. I agree with the dog 100%. Nope. I'll just stick with automatic. Thank
This
you
has to
very
be the
much.
Yep, agreed.
weirdest
Poor little
sound
bugger.
I've ever heard from a choir.
Spider-Man backpack.
All right.
Whoa. Hey, they
Remember
said.
that?
was
Pause. You remember that THX opening, like whenever it's
Yeah.
on movie theaters? That reminded me of that.
It was that, yeah.
That reminded me of that.
It was exactly that.
Bop.
Oh,
Nice. Oh.
face plant. What the hell?
Oh no. No! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
How do you even end up in this type of situation?
By watching me. That's me when I get drunk and play Euro Truck Simulator.
Hey, Ellie, he's going for that high
Oh.
score. He's going for that high.
You know what you need to do? Len?
Tony Hawk.
You know you need to. You know you need to stream. You need to stream Space Trucker.
God, I heard about that.
Oh, I've actually got the I've got the trailer for it. We could watch it after this.
We should. I played the demo. It is exactly what it says on the tin.
I kinda love the premise because it reminds you of Gate, but instead of without the fan bait and the Japanese military propaganda.
Yeah, we should do the trailer next. Now that we've talked about it a bit.
Yep.
Damn, guy's pulling tricks. He's taking out that whole fence.
I wish I could, yeah.
Oh, and this reminds me, we got to watch a video after the other one because this is something tied in.
Have you love him?
Munchkin is adorable.
Where was your dad today?
Oh my God!
Bro, no one believes me.
Not
that my
anymore.
dog is scared
King.
of Jungkook.
Oh,
He does
no.
not like him. Who is this, Johnny? Who is that? Yeah, you tell him.
I don't blame you. I don't blame the
Yeah,
dog.
you tell him.
This baby gorilla really
Good
wants
boy.
his toy.
Good boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I want that.
Nah, the pout.
I found a company that makes really trippy vases.
Whoa. It looks like Japanese like censorship during porn.
That is trippy.
This woman somehow gave birth to a giant baby.
Here he is.
Oh, the vaginator. I've seen this.
Oh my God.
It takes up her entire torso.
Baby.
No.
I can barely hold him. But anyways, he
It was not born like just yesterday or whatever. No.
All right, let's be real. Let's be real here. Billy the Fridge has to come out and just admit that he's a father. Okay, this young woman is gonna need some help, and like clearly, if he's not gonna say it, if everyone else is like, obviously we all know who the father is. Young Bill Fridge, it's time you become man Bill Fridge.
Come on, Billy.
The last time we checked, he was 24.4 pounds.
This guy proposed to his girlfriend at a
That
Waffle
would not even
House.
fit in the womb. No.
At Waffle House?
The most romantic on a waffle.
On a waffle. Oh my God.
But there has to be a fight going on in the background at the exact same time.
There's supposed to be a fight going on in the foreground.
Oh my God.
Look at her. Well, that is the most minimal presentation ever.
What'd you say?
Right?
Okay.
That is one way to get married, proposed to.
Aw.
Ew.
I used to have a cat that do this to me. Not
mine-
like this long, but
Yeah, mine did it to my hand, and I'd always end up
Kitty
with like...
grooming you. The cat's grooming you.
if I lay down on the couch like right after having had a shower, the cat would come over and start licking my wet hair.
No. How long
You
ago
must
was
be
this?
dry.
If you still had hair.
Well, yeah, like I'm shaving it. I could have it back if I wanted to. But...
Shit! I just got a subscriber for the watch party. Thank you so
Nice.
much. I don't know if anyone renewed it or if it didn't show, but the number went up from 3 to 4. So someone either renewed it or somebody
Nice.
a new person in. If anyone has joined, if you're not a part of our Discord already, please join the Discord and tell us who it was, so we know how to bring it in.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is
But
the end of
this
this
was
video.
back in
I
high
hope you
school, so like
enjoyed.
30 years ago.
And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Ah, yeah, kitty go.
Very, very soon. That's gonna cause the worst rash.
Maybe.
Let's see.
I did have to stop the cat after a while because it would start to hurt my scalp.
Yeah.
You get
What's
full
that,
raspy tongue.
well,
Oh, space trucker.
About
Oh, sorry. This is Kingmakers.
I saw about this. I heard about this.
We'll
This
watch
is
this
what?
too. Watch it too.
I saw this trailer. I was like, I want this
Notice
game
anything off about this game? Wait for it.
now. I want it. I
This
want
is
it now.
Kingmakers,
Empires, a game that has you time traveling to the medieval ages to change history by fighting in battles with modern weapons.
Yep.
Kinda like that movie The Black Knight with Martin Lawrence, but with a lot more action. The battles are massive,
it
not
now.
only
Maybe.
feature weapons
It's
like
so
snipers
cool.
and grenades, but even a helicopter.
Yeah.
And if this sounds like a game you wish you could play with your buddies, you're in luck, because it'll also allow for 4-player co-op. The devs are currently working on making
Sweet.
it available for consoles, but for
Like,
now,
this is
you
such
can
a
wishlist
streamer
it on
game, isn't
Steam
it?
for when it drops sometime later this year,
What?
and follow at
What is that,
Fish
Diva?
on Twitter for more updates. Notice anything
When
off
I
about
first
this
saw
game?
this trailer, I immediately like when I saw like the first trailer of this, and I saw the guy just driving his pickup truck and then just start blasting people with their
A shotgun.
shotguns. I said to myself, "Is this like a ripoff of Army of Darkness or something?"
Right.
I think that and
I mean,
the
obviously inspired.
inspired by that, and also the totally realistic battle simulator.
Oh yeah.
I actually love the detail. If you notice at one point, like he blows off a chunk of the guy's shield. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool premise because a few people with like a machine gun going back a couple of centuries would have turned like the most important battles in history. So it's a kind of an interesting idea, but I hope they don't. For once, I don't want them to be too serious. I want it to be as goofy and fucking weird as possible.
Right.
Like I want you to go.
They could do it. Imagine if this was like a Saints Row game.
I think what you do is you then go back into your time and see how the timeline has changed.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's very Rick and Morty. Anyway, what was a Space Trucker, right?
Space Trucker.
Okay, because I guess
It is the most southern-ass trucker thing I've ever seen, but in space.
Space Trucker.
Think like American Truck Simulator, good old boy down south edition.
Become a space trucker in the ultimate new driving sim. Okay. Ooh.
I don't know if the demo's still available, but I know there was one at one point.
This is Star
Okay.
Trucker. Hop into the driver's seat of
Oh,
your
this isn't.
rocket-powered big
This
rig
isn't
as
a
you
trailer.
Okay.
That was a 50-minute thing. Just put in trailer, and like do it as a YouTube search or something.
Yeah. Star
There
Trucker.
you go. That'll work.
Rated
Think of
teen.
that beautiful boy.
What in the world?
What among the
Yes.
stars?
In the not too distant future, truckers will be delivering in space.
Truckers in space. And Amazon will control them too.
I personally really like all the like the highway signs and shit in space.
That's very
Look at
that's very Cowboy Bebop, if you remember.
This looks so weird.
Official Cowboy Bebop game.
The Bowly Go, where no yeehaw has gone before.
Oh, and that music, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a radio in your truck's cab. You can have that music playing while you're playing the game.
Oh, cool. But that's in the simulator
game.
games. No, that's in the simulator games as well. You could
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is basically just is the simulator game. They just took it sci-fi.
Which I'm
Essentially.
really pumped for. And I might even do a drunking stream.
Yeah.
A drunking stream. I might even do a
What's the
drunking stream.
stream?
Yeah, I think this shit would be right up your alley.
Yeah, or my space lane for that matter.
Yeah, there you go. I actually made a very bad mistake during the demo at one point that was funny. Because you get warnings once in a while about there being space debris. Like there's some little micro rocks coming at you. So at one point I had some hull breaches I had to get out. I had to put on my spacesuit, get outside of the truck to fix the hull breaches. But I forgot to stop the truck first, so I got out of the truck and it just kept going without me.
You just kept like seeing like in the distance just falling towards the planet and everything. It's like, oh,
Right.
that's not
Whoops.
good.
Oh no.
Well, time to hit the reset button.
Yep.
Who wants some nightmare fuel?
No, thank you.
It was Nightmare Fuel.
Quick look at Doll Girl 20. Standard
Oh, dear.
edition. Yeah.
No.
I don't know what this is, but I don't like where it's going already.
So
I mean, I could.
this is
What the
Moldy
hell?
Molly. She is me and Kelly's daughter.
Daughter.
And then this is Billy.
What?
Emo's mother?
What the fuck?
He's got feet too.
Feet. He's got feet.
No.
Is that a strange
My
feature for a
son,
doll to have?
Kelly's son. He's 8 years old. I dressed him recently in this outfit.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, these are
Because he
kids.
has the outfit on.
Meet Doggo 20. This lady is a YouTuber and TikToker who posts about her odd family. Compared to some of the other people I have already covered.
Question:
she's a very
is her
tame
wife also a
person.
doll?
She is simply a grown woman who is in love with zombie dolls and has kids with them. The first doll she fell in love with was Kelly.
Oh, is that Kelly?
At one point, she ended up having to sell Kelly and was deeply regretting her
Yep.
decision and had to rebuy her. She then went on to have
Rebby
kids
her.
named Billy and Molly, and eventually found love with another zombie doll she named Robert.
Oh, so
she
she's
is
bi.
now married
Respect.
to both Kelly and Robert,
Mm.
and
Oh,
have
and another
a very
Polly.
happy life with their children. Their family has steadily grown and is now filled with several other family members.
Let's see. That one looks just like there's someone strangling her with a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a goblin.
Whom I will be covering in this episode as well. Upon reaching out to her, she let me know that she had first met her doll Kelly when she was 10, but
Her
didn't
dog.
fall in love with her till she was 16, and she had also met Robert and fallen in love with him. I also inquired whether she would be wanting to fall in love with more dolls, and she did say she would be getting another adult named Cece, but would
This
not
is just
plan on
worse.
marrying her.
This is just worse version of those girls who like get on the Victorian dolls and like the prams.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is just like a worse, or maybe a better version. What? Because I've known Crazy Doll. I knew a Crazy Doll girl off in the States once. She was also the crazy cat lady I hooked up with. Big shock. But she had the Victorian dolls in like the prams, and they were all their faces were made out of porcelain and shit.
Wow.
It was very unsettling. Luckily, she didn't have them in her bedroom. But yeah, would this be better or worse than that? Would you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
She's just a friend.
Hey everybody, so
Y'all see my dolls?
Y'all see?
Y'all see my dolls? Please stop, Coho.
KJK, y'all see?
This is my husband, and this is my wife, and this is my other wife.
And this is my Ninja Turtle. I'm gonna attack my Ninja Turtle now. Please stop, Coho.
Please stop, Chokehold.
Chokehold.
You'll see. You'll see.
Ric Flair slaps. Woo!
I always loved the fact that it was just a police chokehold, but it was a police cop.
It's a police cop chokehold.
As you all know, I have always been talking about Gremley, and
Gremley.
I've been waiting for him because I was homeless for a while, and a good friend of mine bought him for me for a 23rd birthday present, and I finally got him because I'm in an apartment. So let's see him. Okay.
Oh boy, I can only imagine.
Well, every woman needs her hobby, you know.
This one is from Distortions, just as well as Holly and Billy. And shout out to Ed Edmonds, because I know he's friends with me on Facebook, because I'm one of his customers and I like his work.
Is he another doll?
Probably so.
Welcome to the family, new guy.
Welcome to the family.
I see him.
Oh boy.
These dolls come alive at night, but the thing is, they're not evil. They always try to escape, and she always traps them until the morning where they freeze.
Exactly. Exactly.
They're just...
Yeah, this is a horror movie, and she's the villain.
Right. The big twist is like 1/3 of the way in. And like it comes at night, and this I don't know, this random high school girl who like hid in her house for the night sees them come alive. She's terrified, and then she realizes all the dolls are hiding in a corner, and then she comes
Pretty
in.
much.
Yeah, like run while you can before the big one comes. We
But
don't
why
like
is hiding?
we don't like the big one.
Oh boy. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god.
What, you didn't know what he was going to look like before you bought it?
I Oh.
Oh, it's the
Oh.
gremlin.
No, it's
Gremlin
a
boy.
gremlin.
He's in an outfit though. That's
Turn it
cool.
around. Let's see it. Let's see his face.
He is adorable.
It's Cobbs' child.
Oh my god, he's a baby.
He's a baby.
He's a baby.
Look at the baby.
Look at the baby.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this.
Hold on. Let me bring it up. Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? It has to be Yoda.
I was personally thinking it was Mac from Mac and Me, but it could also be Yoda. Keep them away from kids with wheelchairs.
Horrible.
No.
Oh my god, he has a belly too.
Oh, stop undressing. Stop undressing the doll.
I
No.
don't know how to make that. But look.
Oh my god, he has the same body parts everybody else has.
This is the closest I'll ever get to seeing real ones.
Look, he also has arms.
And someone drilled through his feet.
Yeah, so you can stand him up more stably, probably.
Nowhere.
Oh my god, this one does sit. Oh my god, he does sit. I can put him in the car seats too.
Oh my god.
Okay, so basically, I was looking at ones that
so excited.
Like he was the one that has a stand.
I can't remember the last time I was this excited.
And I was like, oh man, I didn't know if I would have known that.
Me neither.
I told myself.
Last time I hooked...
She's the one winning here then, isn't she?
Last time I hooked up with someone and she wore a black thong. There. That was when I was that excited.
Alright.
Dong, 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 dong.
Dong, 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 dong.
I could do the sitting one because he also stands up, but he sits. I can sit him down. How cute.
How cute.
And the back of him, I mean, this is glued on him, and I don't think it's painted, but like, I mean, that's okay.
I'm okay with her having these because it means that she doesn't have a cat or a dog. Something tells me that would end very badly.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so this could be for the best. It's kind of like Cobb's logic, you know? The second he got a living creature, he didn't have that for long, did he?
I'm gonna change him, but...
She said he jank him.
Whatever. I mean, so what? I mean, if I have to, like, paint over that, like, that's okay. I mean, that's... Whatever. He is a
Whatever.
But he's sick.
Bit of emo voice going on there.
Okay.
Bit of the Bronx.
Let's put him on his stand. Oh, it's bent.
Yeah, okay, so there's his feet. Ah, lady, I have feelings. I feel everything. Ah!
He's gonna stand because his stand is a little bent, but... yeah, I'm not sure about that. I could use Holly's stand if I have to. Or see if Ed can give me another stand. Because it's bent. I remember that.
Very much so, good
I'm
God.
not sure how to fix it.
Oh
But
god,
that's
there's...
okay, I can sit him
Are
if
those
I have to.
people? Oh, no. Wait, no.
Okay.
Oh my god. No. I have to we have to make sure we aren't missing any context before we can go to this. Oh wow. Okay. This went as bad as I thought.
I love him.
Well, actually no, I can think of one other thing, but I don't think YouTube will show it.
Okay, we are here to join Robert and...
Why did someone agree to this?
In matrimony. Do you, Felicity Cadillac,
He doesn't sound like he's entirely there either.
to be your husband,
Exactly.
your spiritual partner, and love him unconsciously through thick and thin.
I,
Hold on.
Felicity
Did he just say
Cadillac,
love
give
unconsciously?
Yes.
Wow.
Cadillac, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse. Robert, I promise to be your best friend and love you unconditionally through the good and the bad days.
Okay.
Oh, I think mostly it's gonna be bad days. Let's be
Do
real
you,
here.
Robert Cadillac, take Felicity Cadillac
What?
to
Cadillac. Fucking second name's okay.
your
Robit.
wife, your spiritual partner, and love her unconsciously through thick and thin?
He says yes.
Okay.
Hey, let him
he
speak
can't
for
do anything
himself.
consciously, so I guess it has to be unconsciously.
Yeah. Also, he can't. Then he also can't consent. So this is not legally binding, whatever state they're in, unless it's Alabama. Then it
Is that
probably
really
is.
the reason why it's not legally binding, Lev?
Yes, the only reason.
Is that really the only reason?
American bylaws on this are surprisingly detailed.
Very good. You can kiss man and wife.
That's a lot of that's a lot of tongue.
If your inanimate object is capable of consenting, then it's okay.
Technically, is it inanimate at that point?
Thank you, Kelly.
I mean, what if it's like mentally talking to you in your head without moving?
Oh, there's no if involved here. We all know that's what's happening. She's getting a round of applause right now.
You are now husband and wife. Congratulations.
Yay!
May the best be for you forever. Okay?
She has. I don't know if she's got really fat arms or really strong arms.
Right.
What's going on there?
Yes. It's both.
Love you, Robert, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Hey.
Seeing Felicity's pure joy when unboxing a new family member, as well as at her wedding, is honestly kind of endearing.
It kind of is, but only in the sense that, like, you know, she could be doing far worse in this world to other people. Like, these aren't people strapped to a chair with duct tape on their mouth.
I'll agree with that, but that's not really what endearing means.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
the positive thing about it, though. Yeah. Yes.
Behavior. Some people have accused her of only feeling this way due to trauma, but she has thoroughly addressed that and said it isn't true. She simply just loves them.
Oh yeah, no, that
everyone.
makes this completely accurate then.
I wanted to do a little video.
I mean, I guess she wants partners in her life that won't talk back.
Before about talking about going to therapy, how I've been going to therapy, which I've been going to therapy since I was a kid. Just nobody on the internet really knew about it who has watched my documentaries or seen my articles and interviews. But, you know, I've been in therapy practically all my life.
Interviews?
So I know I've discussed
Oh, of course
that.
she's been interviewed.
So I wanted to discuss
Hell, I've been interviewed a few times.
How
not so much for dolls.
Like throughout a lot of my videos I've discussed like
Local drunk pisses on tavern. We had a talk with him.
He mostly talked about Warhammer and Elder Scrolls for like 3 hours.
While he was pissing.
I don't know.
It's called Piss Water for a reason. He kept saying he had a podcast. No one believed him.
Excuse me, it's pronounced Pissvasa.
A lot of people a lot of people will be like, "Oh, this is her way to cope. This is her trauma."
Oh.
So in therapy, I talk to my therapist.
We could go through it all, but I think like this kind of like the shock value is the main thing I was just confused about. Like, good for her that no, I'm not going to continue that line of dialogue. She's a human being on this planet, and that's all I can say. Though not all of her is on this planet. Egghead, I'm so glad you're here for this.
Oh God, what is it?
This.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
This is God Gang.
There's a relatively new skeptic channel I've been watching that covered this, or at least Or at least one that I discovered relatively recently
Well,
called Emma Thorne.
Well, don't spoil it for.
She did a thing. No, I'm not going to say anything about the thing. I'm just saying I've seen it.
I know the name Emma Thorne.
She's pretty good. Very reasonable skeptic channel.
What in the world?
It gets better. Crisscross. Mission Love. Special move. Turn the other cheek action. Hidden side. He's a mama's boy. Sumuslim.
See, Susumu fighter, you see.
Was it Harmony?
They went past him too fast.
Special
Mission Harmony.
Hypno storytelling. Hidden side. He's master chef.
Of course, the sumo is a chef. Taekwondo Hindu.
Taekwondo Hindu.
Special move telepathy.
Hard rocker. I wonder if she can activate her clown chakra.
Yeah.
Ninju! No!
Oh, no!
Look at him, he's so small.
Why did they make him so they made them all so stereotypical. Anna laser. He's got the Jewish death lasers.
I don't know what the Anna thing means, but look at Hidden Side. He's a basketball star, even though he's super tiny.
Mission: fix the world. Okay, there's a lot of weight to that.
That's real ominous.
Le Dove, which of course is the whole spirit.
Le Dove, yep, and their handler is Miss Dogma, the angel dog.
Miss Dogma.
No matter who or what attacks.
Good pun. I'll give him that.
This is like something that would show up on the TV channels in GTA. You know, as we witness. So go on.
No, sorry, I thought you were done. Keep going.
No, just I was gonna go read it off. As we witness strife and turmoil across the world, the message of God's gang shines brighter than ever, urging us to pursue acceptance over conflict. Watch the full episode and share. We're not gonna watch the full episode. Need to see the example of friendship and coexistence. Everyone's wondering, is it or is it not a troll? And they've been responding, just being like, it's real. Like, we're a real organization. We really made this. It's scary.
Yep. Also, I just want to point out, it doesn't say across the world, it says across the globe. Don't be afraid to admit that you're a round earther. It's okay.
I don't think I'm strong enough yet.
We've got your back, sir. We're in this together.
I need more thought, speech, and action.
Also, I like how it's God's gang, even though there's a Muslim and a Hindu. It's still all about Christianity somehow.
No Buddhism, no Taoism, no Shintoism, no remade neo-paganism.
Maybe they'll be like the second. You know, they're the B team.
The fucking beat Jediism. It's just this Obi-Wan's just there.
They do need a Jedi for sure. No, it's not gonna be Obi-Wan. It's gonna be Star Wars kid from YouTube.
Oh god.
Also, I want to point out, like, from a bit that I saw from the Emma Thorne video when she's analyzing like the first episode or whatever. One of the villain groups is just a bunch of really angry scientists.
Yeah.
Right.
I felt like they were implying that the scientists are mad because God is real or something. I don't know.
That was a literal one of the major enemies in, I think, the Bible Man show. They would often go up against scientists.
I felt like it was also a pun on, like, these guys are called the really mad scientists, so it's like a pun on the term mad scientist.
Mm.
But they're really mad. It was weird.
So see this monstrosity here.
Ooh.
I've actually done this. I haven't beaten it, but I've tried it.
Wow.
What's the stuff on the right? What's that stuff on the right?
That is, oh god.
Sort of chutney or something, maybe?
Yes, that's what it was. It was chutney. It was.
You know what kind? Do you remember what kind?
It was sweet. That's all I know. I was very full at the time.
Who knows?
So
looks good though. I would try this.
The place that's in it, it's a
spicy, maybe.
And it's yeah, this is Token.
It was. That was bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a food challenge. It's got to be huge.
I thought it was a food challenge because of the spiciness, not because of the size.
This is Randy Santel, Atlas, and I am
He looks like a man who might be able to eat this.
So Token is Dublin's premier gaming bar. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but it's pretty fun, and I love going in there. And before COVID, they had this food challenge where if you finished it, it would be free, and you get a T-shirt and your name on the wall. I starved myself.
This is enough for me. What are you guys having?
Bill, I actually think you could pull this off.
I wonder how hot that hot sauce is. Like, that's probably not ketchup, right? That's hot sauce?
Yeah, it's hot sauce.
And it is undefeated, and there are so many people here.
Undefeated? Wow, how old was this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay, so how hot was that hot sauce then?
It wasn't so hot enough that it burned my mouth off, but it was, like, tangy.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I got about halfway through it. That's how much I got.
I'm ready to dominate. I am in Smithfield of Dublin. I'm at Token,
I kind of want to try that thing.
bar/arcade.
It's not done anymore.
Like I said, there are so many people here, but right now I'm taking on their totally fried
Token's
challenge.
still around, but
About
they don't
20
do the
people
food
have tried
anymore.
This thing. Nobody's come close. There are 2 kilos or 4.5 pounds of fries as the base, and then there are 3 different sets of loaded fries, which
we could have made it better fries.
Is about to say what's on it. What are these 3?
So on the first side, on the right-hand side, our right-hand side, is the
I met the guy with the beard.
Then right in the middle, we got our short rib chili.
He was telling us what it was.
Jalapenos on top.
Hold on, it's called going back. Everyone's been talking over each other all night anyway. I've noticed that.
Every night. It's our thing.
Our right-hand side is the bacon jam and garlic aioli.
Oh, bacon jam. That's what it was.
Interesting.
In the middle, we got our short rib chili with loads of cheese and jalapenos on top. And then the final side is the hottest side, which is the Nashville hot sauce and the dry chili powder, which has defeated most of everyone else who has tried the challenge.
The pepper did not kill me.
It's habanero, but I tried it earlier. It's got a good kick to it, but it's not too bad. But the challenge to this is I've only got 20 minutes to finish. If I fail, it's going to be 20 euros. Do not want to do that. But if I win, I'll get the 20 euro meal for free. I will get the first spot on their Wall of Fame, and I will get a sweet T-shirt to add to my collection.
This guy shouts every word he says.
Yeah.
I didn't get a cheer.
Sounds like. Well, you didn't win, did you?
Yeah.
You douche.
Oh wow.
Fred Durst, what are you doing here?
Thank you to Token here in Smithfield of Dublin for getting this challenge set up. Cannot wait to eat this thing. Like I said, about 20 people have tried. Like 6 people have come close, they say. So I got a chance.
You're making me feel self-conscious, you fucking buff Adonis.
1, 2, 3.
Wearing his cap like that, he looks like it's a dumb teenager, though.
Oh my god.
Yep.
No, you gotta go back and forth. Have some spicy, have some not spicy. Have some spicy, have some not spicy. This is not the tactic, sir.
Now what I did, I took the knife and fork and divided it into sections before going into it, just to make the food easier. That was the only smart thing I did. I'm actually gonna mute this because I don't know about the copyright.
Yeah.
We just need to see him and also speed him up a little bit.
Also, aren't these like eat way too much food challenges just like one of the most first world things ever?
Yep. Eat so much that you get sick or you just can't eat enough. Like,
oh my god.
Meanwhile, smash cut to Ethiopia, right?
Right. Just slowly pan to like a bunch of kids in Yemen.
I think we need a feed some starving children in Ethiopia challenge.
How quickly we can get? How quickly can we get like the food packs
Show
out?
me a starving child. Show me a starving child.
Mr. Beast, how about that? How about you send over a couple of 1,000 food packets to like a refugee camp in Sudan?
7 minutes. He's almost done already.
Oh God, I suck at everything, don't I?
You know what? I would be proud of not being able to do this. Look at this guy watching. I'm just like, oh dear, this is dramatic.
oh! Have you ever actually watched a food challenge? You do get. Tend to get suckered into them. They're things of bizarre beauty.
Mm.
And you know what? The people who get most invested in it, I found out, are people who really take care of their bodies. It's like they're living vicariously through.
Yeah, like this guy. You're like, what if you like left one fry on your plate?
It wouldn't count. You got to finish the whole goddamn thing. Yep.
But imagine if you hit 20 minutes and there was one fry left.
Wall of Fame. I think I might have seen him on the Wall of Fame. Next time I'm in Token, I'll try to see if I can snag a picture of him. Oh, okay there, Papa John.
Unmute.
You made your...
We can play unmute now. But
yeah.
I wonder... he's the first one that made it, right?
Yeah.
Minutes and 48 seconds is the new record for the Totally Fried Challenge. Thank you guys all for coming along.
I'll actually...
The new record. Wouldn't that mean somebody else has done it before then?
Well, I can tell you a great way we can find out right now. Totally Fried Tolkien Dublin. Right? Now we look for my one. Which, there can't be... There it is. Even his picture is a slightly better version of mine.
Right.
And we see... This was 5 years ago. Oh, shit. We would have been running back to back from each other. Or else I would have been... Or maybe I did this before he did. Ooh. This was uploaded on the 9th of September. And his one was uploaded on... It just says 5 years ago. 28th of November. He beat it 2 months after I tried it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, baby, Lev, it's okay. You can fail all you want. No, you can't.
You really got one up to there, didn't you?
There's everything worse. I'm surprised he didn't steal my channel while he's at it.
I mean, he was clearly watching you, and that's what inspired him to feel like he had to do it.
There was one point where an American comes up to me in the video and he's like, "What are you up to, man?" And I'm absolutely full of food. I'm just giving like death stares, going, "Trying to do a food challenge. I'm not really up for speaking right now." And I wanted to fucking kill this guy because I was in pain. Like, and this guy's like, "Hey man, what's up?" You know what? That American guy, that was this guy. He saw it and he's like, "I got a plan." And then he went back and he turned himself into this and showed me, didn't he? Dick. You know that guy we watch who goes after the burgers? Not the burgers, the guy with the beard. He goes after the food sometimes. This guy.
No.
You don't remember this guy? Beard meets food?
Big Burger. Nope.
Let's see. No, we're not going to watch that because...
Beard meets food.
He...
those fries. Holy fuck.
I'm going to mention him because he actually knows that guy that we just watched.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I want to try that again, but I can't because it's not around anymore, is it? It's gone. Well, what the fuck's this? Comms open on X stuck in my head. Who's up for a very horny '90s ad for a soda?
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
It's not quite the Orange Gina, but it's something.
Aw.
Welcome to Virgin Cola, the home of liquid.
Oh, there's no virgins here.
That's kind of why it's called Virgin in the first place.
Irony?
Yep. The one thing that they weren't when they set the company.
Comes through first, yep.
Even our bottles are drop dead gorgeous.
Stripper, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Nude guys.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Oh.
Our product testing boys are the finest in the land. And down here, we keep the most mind-blowing substance known to man. Secret formula. truth is, we have as much fun making it as you do drinking it, which is why you can taste our love every time you swallow.
Virgin Cola was the
Taste
most
our
mid
love.
cola.
Oh my god, they have the people being a table thing. That's a fetish.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of fetishes going on here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this was the most mid soda in the world, but Richard Branson had this genius idea
Wow.
of everything that he had, everything that had his logo, had to stock it exclusively. So his trains, the food carts didn't have Coke or Pepsi. It had Virgin Cola. His planes, Virgin Cola. It was just his
I bet
built.
that ad worked though.
What?
That ad probably worked.
Well, it stuck in my head
little
for
while.
years, yeah. But like he had to pull it when no one was drinking it outside of like I'd see on shelves every once in a while. It would just be stacks of it next to well used.
It's been there for 5 years.
More or less. Thing is, I would love to get my hands on a can of Virgin Cola right now, just for the nostalgia. Like Crystal Pepsi isn't really that great, but oh, speaking of drinks, here's
Oh,
an
boy.
actual Mountain Dew mead made correctly.
What in the world?
Yep.
All right, guys. The Mountain Dew wine is
Huh.
turning into something we never
And
expected.
Cobes isn't
Let's see where we're
involved.
at. Today's a
Oh,
special
he is
day
in the
because-
comments. Everyone's like, well, does King Cobra know about this?
Because
Oh,
we
wait,
are not
oh,
only gonna
God, they're-
taste
so
it,
they're
but
mentioning
also
in the
do something to
comments.
speed
Oh,
this
my God.
process up so that hopefully we can get this completely finished very soon. But first, let's quickly see where
It
we're
doesn't
at in terms
look
of alcohol.
nightmarish.
So based
Cobes
on the
himself
current gravity
left a
value,
comment.
we are already at 12.8%. So we don't have long
Needs more scum.
to go, assuming we can get to the estimated ABV of 14.5%. Tasting this blows my mind. Because it's not the
14%.
radioactive battery acid I think we all expected. And it's actually just a subtly citrus wine that hopefully gets even better with time. But the longest part about this process isn't actually the alcohol production. It's waiting for this to clear. You can see it's sort of cloudy right now, but by the end we want a crystal clear final product, and this can take up to a year. I don't want to wait that long, and I know you don't either. So I'm using a super easy method of clearing this up in just a few days by adding bentonite clay. And all this is dried volcanic clay that binds to those suspended particles so that they drop to the bottom of the fermenter. This will slightly reduce the ABV, and I'll do the math later. But now hopefully as soon as I verify that this is done fermenting and it's clear, we can get this bottled, so stay tuned. Alright guys, the Mountain Dew...
I'd try that.
Looks. Oh boy.
I'd actually try that. Not just because it's booze, but all right, maybe just because it's booze. But also, I don't know.
Right.
It's you know it's a lot better than Cobes and stuff, which is not saying much. Found a guy. Like I said, we got plenty of stuff to go through. Oh, this is great. Music, copyright. I have no idea what Twitch's copyright is.
This guy looks weirdly like 80% identical to a guy I know.
He looks like Boogie. I call him Combat Boogie. No, Battle Boogie.
Battle Boogie. Yes.
Battle. I think he's.
Love
Hold
the
on.
tiny amount of effort he put into that one.
There we go.
Just,
I like Battle Boogie.
yeah.
I like how he just
Get on him.
slows down for the wood.
Yeah.
And this one right here, watch how low effort that is. I push it
Hi-ya.
over.
Hiya.
I can do this when all the Christ strengthens me. I forgot he's Christian.
Found
Well,
a guy.
Yeah. Christ, I guess, is starting to lose a little bit of his hype.
Starting to.
What else can? So much we could pick. AI is getting that's an old one. Oh well, we have to show Egghead this guy.
Hey guys, I gotta head on out real quick.
All right,
Oh,
just in
Sorry.
time.
timing. The sheer
Yeah.
timing.
Well, that's fine.
I'll try you guys back, or I'll
Yeah,
I'll,
okay.
I'll try to get back on.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
we're probably
Good
going to end in like half an hour anyway, so it's all right if you.
Oh,
if
okay.
you go
Well,
late.
thanks for having me, guys. Then.
Absolutely, we'll
Yeah,
post
have a
your
good
link
one, man.
when you're done. All right, thanks so much, man, for showing up. Good. See you when I see
No
you.
problem, guys.
Yeah.
Womp.
Ooh, something happened suddenly, I guess, eh?
Nature's gonna nature.
Things are all right over there.
I'm sure it's fine. At least I
Life's
hope it
gonna
is.
life.
Yeah. As I always say to guests, like, just because we have to stay around for roughly about 2 hours doesn't mean they have to.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades and this American crocodile is staring at my feet. He's creeping over.
And don't worry, guys, we'll post Egghead's link at the end of the stream.
but I
Yeah.
can sense his fear.
Long way.
Look what we got here.
Waiting for the yoink. Oh.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Yoink.
Just a brown water
There it
spout.
is.
This tokay gecko is not happy with me.
Aw.
Yoink. He's invasive. He's coming home with me. Let's feel the bite.
You don't belong here, little fella.
Oh yeah, it's powerful. Look at this massive swamp puppy chilling on the bottom. Check out the size of his back.
Jesus.
Man, that's impressive, buddy. Ooh, what do we got here? Yoink. It's a day gecko. Look at him licking his lips.
Aw,
Ended up catching
tiny.
a bunch of tokay geckos. Got me a juicy handful of them. But that's not the only handful. I also got a handful of the day geckos too. I'm still out here looking for
I like
that
how they're like
gecko
stacked.
python, but he's not coming out. I found some snacks for him. Hey there, Mr. Key Deer. You sure are handsome.
Small
I found this
deer.
yellow belly slider trying to lay eggs at night. I gave her space. Check out this massive Cuban nightingale. This thing's a stud. Hey guys,
I didn't give this guy any space though.
Right? His idea of like personal space seems to be just up in the air, you know?
I mean, he knows who he is. He knows that he has to point out that I gave this one space, unlike everybody else.
Well, this applies to me tonight more than usual.
I pet my dog. You see, petting your dog is one of the most relaxing things you can possibly do. It releases a hormone called oxytocin, which reduces stress. I pet.
Now you know the suffering, folks.
That is peak Chihuahua right there.
And peak OBS.
OBS is like, oh, hold on. Did you just do a Windows update? Let me just forget all of my speaker settings right now, real quick.
Oh,
Let me just remove the microphone for you.
Oh, you closed me down. Let me just move all your assets around the screen because your resolution moved by 1 pixel. There we go. Everything is now all clumped up on the right. Why? I don't know, because you didn't hit the lock button, did you? All right, so we got about half an hour to kill, so we're still a little while out for sausages. So let's see what's all. Oh, here's another titan of strength and power.
There you go.
What?
Nailed it. Why? Me? Just walk around.
Parkour on story mode.
Hardcore parkour.
Oh, he looks so out of shape and out of breath. That
Right?
that face
What a
is
beast.
like he can still move under his own power and he can kind of jump things, but like that face. He actually looks fatter on his face than he does on his body. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Kind of got those baby cheeks going on. And you know what else? I also think Pipmunk's starting to look more and more like a baby these days. And every picture I see of him, he looks more and more like he's turning into a toddler. But with the beard getting bigger all the time. Oh! Did you see Trump's sneakers?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Context, the Trump shoes. And don't forget, black guys love sneakers, so some guy on Fox said.
Yeah, of course.
But he wasn't allowed into the sneaker con. They said they didn't want him.
Good. Guess how much these are, everybody? $400
per shoe.
Mm-hmm. I think they're on a limited run, and I don't think anybody's going to buy a single one of them, except for maybe Kanye.
Trump High Stool has already sold out hours after launch. Too late. People are too stupid.
Kanye bought all of them.
Oh, I really hope so. Maybe now he'll like me. Only 1,000 of them were ever made, which, in all fairness, this is more limited than the MAGA hats. But there'll be knockoffs of these, if not already, you know? I don't hate the design. I think they look stupid, but they're as gaudy as I thought Trump's would be. In fact, I thought the American flag would be bigger.
Actually, the design would be okay if they were just like normal sneaker color and not gold.
Yeah, but it's Trump, so it has to be gold, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the real deal. The former president
Take off the gold, take off the T, just leave the flag there.
To a less
It's
than
okay.
receptive crowd.
Look, I'm not here to tell y'all who to choose, but it is crazy that a politician is making shoes. Now, but you gotta listen to me. You can't be mean to everybody all the time, even if they like that. Look, Regina George in the Mean Girls was even treated with kindness. Hell, even the Grinch came around and he was treated with kindness. But if I had known what would have happened when I wore these shoes,
I like his lopsided beard today.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I damn near turned into Uncle Ruckus. As soon as I put my foot in, I said, which one of you nappy-headed Negroes is trying to take my shoes? I ain't scared the hell out of me.
I love that man.
Here's the deal.
Look, even the weather guy's losing his shit. All right. Let's see. Let's have a check in on chat. What have you been up to, chat? Baby Beard X. Yeah, he gives me a baby beard vibe.
Who's that loser stoner on the screen?
I don't know. I just wonder why this screen in particular isn't showing. It's just a blank screen.
Yeah. By the way, the one right above that, the Baldur's Gate thing.
Raphael.
That song that it goes fucking hard.
Lives, oh mortal
It's so good.
Hell yeah.
X-Pie. Like, I wonder if there's supposed to be like an in-character thing as to who that lady is, because she goes for it.
What a real demon looks like. Oh no, that's that would have been better with Egghead here. Let's see.
By the way, hardest fight in the game, harder than the actual end boss.
Yeah, isn't it like optional?
Yep, I did do it, but just barely pulled it off.
I've seen like a lot of tricks, something to do with the door, like he could be confused with his door.
Oh, probably. I've heard of door tricks, but oh hey, by the way, you want to guess how many hit points the Archdevil has?
Gotta go with 50,000.
666.
Lame.
Not even kidding. They went for it.
Sauce that divides the UK. We're getting into the food because I could go for something to eat. I'm actually think after this, instead of going straight to bed, I'm gonna make dinner.
I'm making sauces.
Yeah. With the roommate gone, he left all his food. So
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, by the way, I did an experiment the other day and made my first pizza at home.
Sweet. Why didn't you take any pictures?
I did actually. Hold on. I'll post one in. The dough was not ideal, but it was functional enough. But yeah, actually, that goes with an announcement I was going to give out. I'm going to have more time for streaming from now on because I have decided to leave my job.
What?
So
okay.
That's why I'm baking some pizzas at home to try to, figure out how to do it decently, keep up the skill, because they just provided us with pre-made stuff at the restaurant. Anyway, here's the result posted in Thingy.
Want me to share it with class?
Yeah, sure. It's a little bit of a misshapen mutant, but the toppings came out nice.
Looks promising. Looks better than I'd be able to pull off.
I just used this instant yeast thingy they had at the store.
I know.
Not bad for a first attempt.
Yeah. I know Jake's been making some, and I know Elf King is big into making her pizzas.
I need to get some pepperonis that aren't so tiny little babies.
Tiny pepper. I always find the smaller pepperonis tend to be the most greasy for some reason.
Yeah, they're a bit greasy. Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Well, it's pepperoni. Like you can degrease pepperonis, but I mean, you know what you're getting when you're getting in. The trick is not to overload it. But yeah, that's fine. I'll give that a go.
Yeah, it was all right. Tasted fine.
Yeah.
I was a little worried about the dough when I started, but it was acceptable.
All right.
That divide the UK into 7 saucy kingdoms. Today's preferred chip condiment kingdom is Scotland and Northern Ireland, the proud brown sauce dominion. After the brutal chip conflict of 2017, tragedy struck Scotland. After taking Newcastle from the north, infighting plagued the Scottish ranks. None of them content with a single source to unite them all. Northern Ireland did try to act as a peace broker, but the chip sauce clan of Edinburgh committed a brutal genocide on every other saucy rebellion. Finally united with dwindling numbers, Scotland fortified its highlands with vats of rich, tangy brown
What's
sauce,
with the DS cartridge?
loosened up with plenty of vinegar, honouring the ancient recipe of Scottish chip sauce. The rest of the
Brown
kingdom
sauce
were not
is
surprised at this
very
outcome,
good
as
chip
the Scots
sauce.
have never been able
And
to
sandwich
get along.
sauce.
Looks nice.
And when it comes to dipping your potato, you'll still see elements of rebellion in the comments section below.
Vinegar, yeah.
I'm making sauces that
I also love curry sauce, but that's like he points out, it's more of a English thing. Ooh, too bad he didn't get to see this because it's a UFC thing.
Oh, is Eggy into UFC?
I know he's into wrestling. Whoa.
Wrestling.
I
think that's part of a requirement for being part of the DP inner circle.
Yeah, I'll never reach those lofty heights unless I do a lot of cramming.
No, they'll know you're faking.
Yeah, I'll be a poser.
Yeah.
So it's like a scrum with like 6 people. Look how he falls over. Like,
look how confused he is right before he gets hit too. He's like, "What's going on?"
What? Smack. Wow. Bump.
Left hook.
Boop, boop,
Bonk.
boop, boop.
Straight over.
All right, let's get to our sausage lord and master. He actually got a new one out as well. Ordinary sausage. Alright, so we got an astronaut ice cream sausage and a thick water steak.
I don't know what the hell that means. Let's go for it.
We had such tremendous success with thick water lobster tail.
Thick
I
it?
think it's
What
time
the fuck
we
is
try
thick
it out on
water?
some thick water steak.
Thick water.
Is it just like water with starch in it? Like
thick water. Probably people have been swallowing disorder. Thick water is a primarily for people who have swallowing disorder called dysphagia. Usually elderly, not difficulty swallowing thin liquids. So adding thickener makes it so much. Okay, it's a medicine. He's basically doing
you think that would be the opposite?
Yeah.
A little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder.
Oh god, it just looks like it looks like edible lube you get in like a Durex pack.
Or maybe like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
Here we go!
Blump.
That sunk right to the bottom.
By the way, don't use Vicks Vapor Rub as lube.
It looks pretty.
Not unless you have a very specific taste. It's
Alright,
great.
it looks
He laminated it.
Yeah.
Let's cut it open, see if it's even done there. Yeah, we got a pretty good rare going there. I think all of our seasoning belongs to the thick water now. Okay,
Thick water.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It is completely flavorless. I mean, it tastes like boiled beef and
Of course
water.
it's flavorless. You didn't sear it.
It's pretty gross. The texture's all wrong.
You boiled
Not
a
fan.
steak.
I'm gonna have to give the thick water steak a 0 out of 5.
Boiled. Yeah, boiled steak isn't good, huh? And here.
On the other hand, a braised steak might be good. Might be good as fuck.
Okay, that's gone, and here we are.
Well, hey there, folks, and Welcome back to this moderately special edition of Ordinary Sausage. Why is it special? Because my microphone only started working halfway through the episode, and I didn't find out until I went to edit it just now. Say la vie. Anyway, astronaut ice cream, or freeze-dried ice cream, if you've ever had it. I bet it was the first and only time. It's
This is
essentially
surreal.
flavored chalk, but if you ask me, it tastes like that time when your dad missed your violin recital.
You know what this reminds me of? When you're stoned and a little paranoid, and you're not quite sure if things are lining up perfectly in your mind the same way as they are in reality. Like his sound is just ever so slightly off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you need a PhD just to understand the ingredients.
You're out of sync with your own life.
Yeah. Just looking at it. Ping, boom, bow. Usually sugary things jam up the grinder, so I decided to mix the pork in with the astronaut ice cream. Okay, the
Director's commentary for Ordinary Sausage.
Yeah.
That looks like pork that's gone bad.
This is going to be a weird sausage.
Up with a little bit of salt and a dusting of pepper. By the way, I am concerned about the developing cult of personality around the Doritos dinosaur Ordinary Sausage Reddit. I'm in recovery. We're all very proud of you, Doritos dinosaur. I'm just kidding. I love Doritos.
No, Dorito Dinosaur, you were doing so well.
Time, Doritos dinosaur. Well, you see it on TV, or read it in
I see we're back in sync now.
Celebrities that want sausages.
Was that a poster of him in a hot dog suit?
You know the answer already.
Yes.
Sausage.
In my heart.
If using the perfect amount of casing is wrong,
Sausage sounds intensify.
With special thanks to today's Mark
A sausage SR.
This guy, what the f? So will it blow?
Gentle sausage.
We got one little tiny speck right above Mark Ruffalo's glistening pecs. So I'm gonna have to give that will it blow 1 Mark Ruffalo's. Okay, here we go.
Blah. Burst. I'm gonna say burst. No?
Alright, this goes is cooked.
I'm a bit surprised also.
Well, alright, let's open it up and see how we
Looks
did.
very firm.
Oh my god, it's still raw. Alright, I'm gonna microwave this real quick. Microwaving it was not the correct solution here. It's split wide open doing that.
There's your burst.
Sausage magic trick. Everything's fine again. Okay, here we go. It's actually very good. It basically tastes like a big breakfast sausage. So nothing really too crazy. I mean, it's got the sweetness from the astronaut ice cream, but unlike other sugary sausages, the sugar didn't melt and turn into syrup or caramel. So it's a pretty good sausage. There's really nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about it either. If you gave someone this and told them it was astronaut ice cream, they would say, it tastes like a slightly sweet sausage. I would say it tastes a little bit more chocolatey than it does vanilla-y or strawberry-y. It's fine.
Strawberry.
It's a fine sausage. So I'm going to have to give this sausage here a 4 out of 5.
Nice.
There's the Doritos.
Dorito dinosaur.
I bet they wish they all could be California girls.
And we never
He really likes
saw
that thing.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna fuck it up.
Well, there's that guy again. Bored-looking beard man with his giant food.
I'm good. I'm good for that. In the future, we have no problem showing it again. Oh, we can't go without seeing this. Did you see this before?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
No, he's sleeping.
Damn, that kid is aggressively southern.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
It does look kind of like a dog if you're a tiny kid.
Yeah, I had a Pomeranian, and especially when she was a puppy, she looked like a bear cub. Can I
Speaking
pet
of
that
Pomeranians, you
dog?
ever play Tokyo Jungle?
No.
Oh, that game was trippy. Yeah, game about like all of humanity that suddenly vanishes one day, and now like nature is retaking the cities. And you start the game out as playing as a pet Pomeranian. Like all the food in your house has run out because the humans are gone, and now you have to go outside and fend for yourself as a tiny little Pomeranian.
Okay.
Like go hunt rabbits or something. Weird game.
We will be wrapping up pretty damn soon. It looks like Buff Correll's still not back yet, so we will be just wrapping it up as
he deserves a break, you know,
especially with his new projects in the work. Even if it is just him moving house.
What if he comes back like 5 months later and all he did was like move his bed to the other side of the room or something?
Everything was just moved to the right. You know?
Yeah. It's just like the smallest change that would have taken him 5 minutes to accomplish.
Ooh, what if he comes back and there's just this person sitting on the bed, sometimes looking at the phone, but they don't interact at all?
Oh, he's going Cobe style with it?
Yeah, who's this strange new person back there? And they're never addressed.
Yeah, this person, we don't address them and they don't acknowledge our existence. They're just there.
Yep.
Mary Beth Schetz is from Houston, Texas. Prayed for snow on her wedding day.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I love snow and I don't get to see it much in Houston, so I prayed for snow. It was 32 degrees and no snow on my wedding day, but I had 8 inches on my honeymoon. So we went to Tennessee. So.
That's not a bad deal.
No.
So you sort of got what you were looking
for.
That's right.
Good. Question is, did she mean it that way, or was that just like a complete fuck up?
I have a feeling that was lost in translation for somebody.
I think she has no idea that she just accidentally made a dick joke.
Oh, I'm sure she does now, because everyone has told her.
Yep. Yep, I prayed for something on my wedding day, and I didn't get it, because God ignored me. I like how the person who posted this seems to think that she made the joke on purpose.
All right,
I don't think she did.
Let's see
it was still funny.
What? Oh yeah. Here's an amazing human being.
You can hear the excitement here in the crowd. They're cheering.
I love Magic the Gathering.
To see President come. Now. You can hear the excitement here in the crowd. They're cheering and they're excited to see President come.
President, welcome to President Come Zone.
I mean, we already had that a few years ago, right?
Well, according he prefers to get it on his face from girls peeing on him.
Oh, as opposed to on the girl's dress.
Yeah, or according to Biden recently said that reason he's had such a happy relationship with his wife, one of the reasons is just good sex. And
also,
when you think about like Hunter Biden with that giant fucking tackle he's got between his legs, he probably doesn't need those pumps going on. That's for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. I need you to scroll down to the first comment though.
Dress rehearsal.
President come.
Welcome to the Trump zone. Trump, Trumpity Trump.
Trump that shaft.
All over my Trump's sneakers.
Mm-hmm. That's not gold. That's my jizz.
Junior is stroking with it. That's actually a great image to end the stream on without any context. So I'm just gonna have him play for the rest of the evening like this.
This gif will be playing at the beginning of the next stream.
I'll try to take it. Let me copy this and now put it into chat here. Here's Egghead's one, everyone. So you go and you follow Egghead for being a very sweet boy and letting us steal his very important. He's literally right back in from a flight. He had like a shower and maybe something to eat, and then he's hanging out with us.
Yeah, I think he might have had like an hour at the most. Something like that. Yeah.
So very much appreciated of it. So there's the links for him and Krendar. Don't know what Egghead's up to. I think he's doing new thumbnails and he's got new ideas involving Jared Genesis. So that'll be interesting. But what about you, Krendar? What are you up to?
Well, other than the news I gave earlier, so I'm gonna be, as soon as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, I'm gonna be moving up to streaming 5 days a week. I'm gonna hit that game real hard. That's what I'm up to. So excited for that game.
Yeah.
I have to finish. I'm doing a replay of Remake, just off camera, off stream, to just to make sure I'm not forgetting any details when I go into Rebirth. So I gotta finish that up. I'm gonna go and continue that after this. Oh, actually, I just watched Advent Children for the first time a few days ago to prepare for Rebirth, because they have stated right out, essentially confirming all of our theories. They've stated right out, Advent Children will be important to Rebirth.
That is very odd, considering that the timeline has already shifted from the original game when that was based off. But then again,
but it makes complete sense though, because Remake is actually a sequel, is what it is.
Okay.
There's time travel involved in this story, sir.
Well, don't spoil it too much, because one day I'd like to tackle it once my computer I know can handle it.
Yeah. Well, just make sure you've played regular Final Fantasy VII first.
I beat it on stream and beat it years ago, so yeah.
There you go. You might want to replay it again just to refresh your memory on the details. Just cause. Watch Advent Children if you haven't.
Well, watch Advent Children. Also, the anime that came out in preparation for, I think, Dirge of Cerberus. They had an anime to it, and it was also tied in with that DS game that they had for a little bit, or the PSP game rather.
Crisis Core?
No, not Crisis Core, though that is the same story being told, but you get to see an anime of it basically.
Okay. But I didn't realize until I'd watched Advent Children just recently, I didn't realize how directly, like in Remake, the character models are almost 100% taken out of Advent Children. Like Aerith in the Remake looks 99% exactly like Aerith from Advent Children.
Yeah, like didn't they state that they kind of used it as like a template of what they could do? The same with the you remember
basically,
for the
I don't know if they said that or not, but that is what happened. That appears to be what happened.
Remember for the anime, like the anniversary, sorry, they redid the opening of Final Fantasy VII, like the most advanced tech that they had. The scene where she's like in the alleyway and then it zooms out and it shows Midgar and then it zooms in towards the train. They've all said that that's kind of like they knew in the future people would want a reboot of it, so they were just testing the water to see how well they could do with the tech.
Yes, that makes sense. Some of the others are a little different, but Aerith is exactly like that, which is pretty cool.
I know also they're planning to do Final Fantasy VIII. They're already starting to think about what to do, and apparently they're going to give an option to turn off the draw feature. Fuck yes.
Good. I was just going to say maybe they can fix it then.
Yeah, I think
also, guys, please try to have some actual difference between the characters in any way at all. That'd be nice. They were all identical in the original game. Like they all played the same. The stats they had just depended on what draw spells you equipped on them. There was no difference between them at all.
True.
Functionally.
I suppose the limit break, their version of the limit break was.
I don't remember if they had that in 8. Did they?
Yep, I beat it on stream.
Okay, so that might have been the only difference then. Then again, I suppose you could say the same thing about the original version of 7, whereas in Remake, every character plays very differently.
Well,
I'm excited to see what Red 13 is going to be like.
They'll have a few technical. They'll have a few decades of technical improvements to just drawing on.
It might be nice to be able to actually enjoy Final Fantasy VIII for a change.
If they ever tackle Final Fantasy 13, I'll be impressed because they got to completely scrap that game and then restart it.
Get more than one good character in the game. And no, I'm not talking about Lightning. She was crap.
Fang,
yes,
yep.
exactly. Only good character in the whole game.
Aussie Mullet Mommy.
Snow was okay. Snow was all right. He was a dumbass, but he was all right. He was the only tolerable one other than Fang, who was great.
As for me, I don't have anything planned per se, but I have 2 days before the Almighty Wednesday episode when A, we'll be back on YouTube, and B, we'll have the Marshall Matters interview that Sun said I am with his blessing I can go and look at. Although he says that to everyone, but I'm very grateful for him to let me in on it, though, as I pointed out to him, you couldn't have paid me to sit even in an open park with that man, because he is terrifying to me. Like, he missed and he felt the same way. A little bit of a spoiler, but apparently he said, like, he missed Cobes at one point.
Oh no!
Yeah, like Cobes never made him afraid for his life, and Cobes was in a cab with a car with him with a knife, and he never felt like he was gonna get stabbed. Marshall, well, that a big shock, but Marshall has had very violent thoughts in the past.
And he's unstable as fuck.
Oh God.
So yeah,
he's openly stated more than once that he's only had one real emotion, and that's rage. That's not a good thing.
No.
And he has a gun.
You might want to have a professional talk with somebody about that.
Yeah, I think maybe the police need to know that this guy is here and he makes a lot of very problematic videos. But it'll be interesting to see, because I'm going in completely blind, but I will also be going in completely blind drunk. Because I've actually got gone over to a friend's house after the stream, so it'll be a bit earlier than normal. Before that, I am going to be streaming here, and we'll probably I'll try to do the watch party. It really depends on when I'm awake. We're still going through Firefly, and maybe a secret second thing that I will not say. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But that's for anyone who has subscribed. So anyone who has subscribed, including our mysterious fourth person now, by all means, come and join the Discord and just say, hey, that was me. I'm the one who subscribed to you, blah blah blah, and I'll bring you into the watch room. If you are a new person, by the way, that means you get to choose what we watch in March. We were gonna watch the Oscars live, but that was kind of just a whole placeholder. Like, we can do whatever we want, whatever you want, I should say, because it's gonna be your turn. But yeah. This time next week over on YouTube, we will be joined by a very long time returning friend of the show, Lush Gaming.
Yay! The artist formerly known as Lush. She's a sweetie. I liked her.
We've known each other for a long, long time, and she's got some stories to tell, I'm sure. Yeah, like it should be good to see her again. I also think in the back of my mind there was someone else who might be on at the same time. So if you see two guests, even better. But yeah, you all take care, and remember, check out YouTube if you want to see more of this stuff, because this is kind of just a temporary thing. But except for my gaming stuff, which will be returning. Anyway, that's it. I'm tired. I actually don't want to eat now. I want to go back to bed, so that's what's going to win out.
Junior's getting tired too.
No, he's got those dick sucking lips. If he has to put down his hand, he can just open his mouth.
He's got that gooning stamina.
Hell yeah. He's been edging for decades now.
Oh damn.
All right. See ya. Bye everyone.
Bye.